Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Psychic Soul Guidance Directory. And tonight we have Nicole, our animal communicator, and our uh, aura
Reader,
yeah, spiritual reader,
person.
join us tonight. So the conditions tonight is if you could please like and share our page, and then come on and you can ask Nicole about anything about your animals, past or living, and she might even throw in an aura reading for you. So we'll just see who we got here. Okay, we have a few people on here. Lisa, oh, good evening, lovely ladies. Looking for some guidance, please. What guidance would you like, Lisa? If you could just specify what particularly in what area you're looking for and get back to us. Okay. And we've got Samantha Ward. Good evening, ladies. Good evening to you too, Samantha. And who's this person? A Facebook user. Hi, ladies. Hello, Facebook user, whoever you are, if you want to say what your name is. Okay, Lisa, liked and shared. All right.
Health.
Okay, what is it? Health, please. Is there
That's
anything
interesting.
Yeah.
I might pull a card from the animal spirit deck if that's okay, and see if there's anything that the animals have to say. Not sure if it'll answer your question, but we'll see. But there is someone definitely tonight that has, like, I'm feeling a blockage in my throat, and it could be spiritual or it could be physical, but I'm feeling like there's a lot of energy here, and I'm feeling a blockage in my throat. So I'm not sure if that's you, Lisa. And if that is you and it's spiritual, it means you're not speaking your truth, or there's something you need to get, especially off your chest, and because it's coming out here. But let me pull a card. It really does feel like a weight on my chest, to be really honest. And it could just be you're stressing about it. And if you are stressed, obviously go and see a medical professional. Oh, come on. Oh, I'm feeling this is the card for you. Oh, this is a good card. Rabbit Spirit. Now is a lucky time. I mean, okay, so with Rabbit Spirit, you know, they tend to come out of their dark den in spring, and they have a lot of, in springtime, it's a lot of fertile ground, a lot of new beginnings, a lot of happy endings. The sun is, that's shining on them. So I'm feeling like this is like there could be, what I'm sort of seeing is a dark area in your life at the moment, but it's going to come out to above ground, because rabbits burrow underground because it's safe. But when they come up, and when it's spring, and then when it's new life, and it's just like they like to make babies, so they're very active, and they like, it's just, for me, lucky time, new beginning. So I'm feeling that hopefully that relates to your situation, but I'm feeling like this dark time will come to a happy place. And I don't know where you are, if you're in Australia or if you're in another country where spring is the time where it will actually seem to come, like that's when the time you'll have to come out of the dark period. I hope that makes a little bit of sense to you.
Okay, I hope that helps for you, Lisa. And good luck with sorting out some of those
Definitely.
issues. Okay. Kimberly. Hi, everyone. Hi, Kimberly. Nice to see you. Thank you for joining in. Another Facebook user. Hello, Facebook user. Nice of you to join us. Know who you are. Because StreamYard needs to access. So that's what happens. Okay, so live viewers, if you could get StreamYard to allow StreamYard to access your Facebook account so that they can see your comments and so we can see who you really are. Okay.
Lydia. I love that name.
All right, some validation there from Lisa. Yes, I hope so. Going through a few medical issues and a medical negligence claim. Thank you so much. Okay.
Well, hopefully that'll get sorted by the springtime.
Yes, hopefully.
That would be nice.
Okay.
Actually makes sense going into winter too now.
Yeah.
Yeah. If anyone's not sure, oh, here's a love of animals. I'll let you do the hosting. Let me not look at the comments. Look at me taking over. So rude.
That's all right. Who's this? Would love a spirit animal card, please, and thank you. Who are you? Could you please either allow StreamYard to access your Facebook, or just put your name in the comments so we know who it is. Okay.
Nice.
Let's
All
see.
right.
Having surgery tomorrow, stressing
Oh.
out.
Okay, let me see what the animal, if there's an animal energy that will come through. Oh, sorry, I'm just shuffling. I want to make sure I get the right card. I don't want to just. I want to see what the animals actually have to say.
So is that you, Jacqueline? Okay, that's good for Jacqueline.
Okay, I got the dog card for you. Now, dog card says be loyal to what you love. So that obviously relates to the things that you love and making sure that you're not giving too much to other people than yourself. Obviously, this is a time where you need to focus on yourself. However, for me, the dog pull, like coming out with this dog card, people don't understand how tough dogs really are. And dogs can, gosh, it's going to sound really bad, but I'm actually meaning it in a good way. Dogs can actually withstand a lot of pain. They can withstand a lot of, they can go into surgery and come out of it like nothing has happened. So I feel this is a good card to get because I feel like you need the strength of a dog. And I'll give you an example. My dog, who's an Amstaff, went through a leg amputation because he had bone cancer there. And he's been through chemo and stuff. But anyway, he went out, he went into the surgery all happy, came out like nothing had happened. So the fact that you've got a dog card coming into your surgery, I would see that as a good sign and see that you are actually quite tough and you will come out of it still smiling the other end, and just hold on to that. And I'm having a lot of lessons this week. Trust and trusting what you get, trusting what you're feeling, and trusting in what you believe in. So whether if you're a person that prays, believe that. If you're not, I'm not here to judge anyone, or but trust in what you believe in, because I feel like it's a big thing of what everyone's going through this week.
And it is it's natural to feel nervous before an operation, but just try and stay calm and just go with the flow. And before you know it, it's over, and you've been looked after, and then you get better and you go home. So anyway, hopefully that that helps you there, Jacqueline. Thanks, Nicole. So we have Samantha would like a card, a love card.
Oh, what do the animals have to say about hello?
Oh.
We should have had this on Valentine's.
Yes.
All right, what do the animals have to say to Samantha? I'm going to actually break this into two because I'm feeling your card is in this area, not that area. Oh, cat spirit. And it came up upside down. So I'll show you this way so you can actually see it. So cat spirit comes out a lot. And because it's coming upside down, I don't want you to be placing too much energy on someone else, because the card says claim your independence. So I don't want you to be focusing on them to make you happy. I think you need to be focusing on yourself and to be happy, and then that person will add to your independence and add to your happiness. Now, I don't know why I split that into two cards. I'm going to draw one from here and see what guidance. Is there a man hanging around? Sorry, that sounds really bad. I really need to choose my wording a bit. But I feel like, is there someone actually in the wings? That would make more, like, in the wings. Yeah. I'm just interested to see if there is. Because I feel like there's someone sort of like there. Let me see what else.
Okay.
No, okay. Well, I'm seeing someone there, like not too far.
Well, like Nicole said, someone in the wings or somebody
Let's
around
see
the
in the
corner.
wings. Oh, no way, look. You got a bird spirit. Sorry, that was funny for me because I just said in the wings. See,
Yeah.
nothing's a coincidence. And be at peace. This card is all about being at peace. So trust your independence. Make sure you focus on yourself and be as strong, as bold, and take chances like a cat, but also be at peace with who you are. And don't rush things, is what I'm feeling to also say. I hope that answers your question.
Okay,
I
Samantha.
still feel like there's someone in the wings.
So let's hope that your, Prince Charming's around the corner, not in the near distant future.
That would be
Okay.
nice.
So this was, I think, Jacqueline who said, thank you. That she makes you feel a bit better. Yeah. Yeah. That's
You got
normal.
this.
Yeah, definitely. Okay. Shared Michelle McGill. Michelle, what would you like to know specifically? If you can come back with us with that. Now, Samantha,
Oh,
I'm definitely not rushing anything. Let's hope. Thank you, ladies. Yes, we hope so
good.
too, for your sake.
Oh.
All right. What's new? When do you think I will sell my home? And do you see anything about the new home I will be buying?
Oh, I feel
Well,
that's two questions. Okay, you got the giraffe spirit. And I'm feeling that because the giraffe spirit's all about seeing things from the bigger picture. That's interesting. Why would they be saying seeing the bigger picture about selling your home? Oh, okay. So perhaps the right person hasn't come along yet. But even though it's a little bit frustrating, seeing it from the bigger picture, the right person hasn't come along yet because perhaps the right house for you hasn't come along yet either, and the timing would be out. But let's see when
and
you'll
it's
be
not a love
buying.
card too.
What was that?
I said it's not a
Does she
love
want a love
card.
card?
When you said the right person hasn't come up yet.
Yeah. What about you buying? Let's see. When will you be buying? Come on, the animals have to have an answer about. I wonder if I get a cheetah or something like that. That would be a farce, and I hope I don't get an elephant that's slow. Let's see. An armadillo.
Oh, don't know much about that.
Oh, okay, armadillo. So they have a bit of a harder outer shell. Uh, okay, Okay, this sounds really weird, but just go with me because This is strange, I know, but I'm feeling like when you do find the house, make sure you get that building inspection because if they have a hard outer shell, you need to make sure that your foundations and your harder outer shell um, is above board. Although I do believe in New South Wales they have to provide you with a building inspection from memory. So just really go and check that. How fast do armadillos move? Does anyone know that?
Well, reasonably, not as fast as a rabbit and all that, but yeah, they move
Maybe,
pretty quick.
maybe slow and steady. I don't know. I don't think it's going to be too long, but I'm feeling like possibly the right person that you need to buy off isn't there yet. I hope I'm wrong. That'd be nice if you sell it tomorrow, you find your perfect house.
Okay, Sue, fingers crossed that you'll be selling your house soon and the right one will come the next day. Okay. All right. Sil says, would love a card, thank you. Anything in particular, Sil? I suppose I'll leave it up to the animals to.
Yeah, let's see what the animals have to say. I'm feeling like the number 3 is big in your life. But there has to be, I don't know, there must be a reference to number 3. That's interesting. All right, what we got? We got animals. Oh, bat spirit. Oh, that's a nice one. Now, bats. I actually know a few bat rescuers, and they're really special people. But the bats card is a rebirth is assured. So you must be going through a time coming up where it's I guess like they're saying a rebirth. Into a new era, into a new phase, into a new season, I guess is the word that I'm trying to say. So it's not as if because it's the wording, I feel like this is like an exact wording of what you need. A rebirth is assured. So I feel like if you're feeling a little bit not sure, a little bit doubtful, it's kind of like spirit here, the bat saying, oh no, it's coming, it's happening. And bats are very, what's the word? They can feel energy, and they're very tuned in everything. So they can actually, smell people or before they actually come. So they're very tuned. And so it's kind of like this rebirth. For me, the fact that the bat is saying it is because they can see in your energy before what's going to happen. So they can definitely tell it's coming, and just here to let you know that new phases are coming.
Okay, I hope that helps, Cecil. Good luck with that. All right, I don't know who this is. Facebook user. Oh, Kimberly. Would love a card, please. Love and light.
Oh,
Kimberly.
look at that. Just came straight out. Actually, you got two. Oh, pretty ones. Think on your feet, fox spirit. Now, foxes get a bad rap in Australia because, they tend to break into things and kill things. But when you really look at a fox, they are beautiful creatures, and they are smart, and they get into situations where they need to, like the card says, think on their feet. I feel like there's time coming where you need to make decisions, and it's going to be swift and quick, and a choice coming up, like between a couple of people, and you'll have to make that decision really quick. Now, the peacock, one of my favorite animals ever. And it's so interesting this card came out today because we had a bit of debacle with one of our peahens today. These peacocks, as it says, let it shine, they have a beautiful, as we know, they have a beautiful tail. But they are one of the fiercest, most protective animals I've ever known. So I feel like you need to let yourself shine and protect your heart, because don't let anyone say anything bad about you, because this is your time to let it shine. And you're going to have, from what I see, you're going to have choices, think quickly, and I feel like this is going to be swift and come along. And I feel like this person may even help you shine, show your inner strength and help you shine properly. I hope that helps.
Okay. All right, Kimberly, I hope that's helped. Please like and share our page, and tune in again next Monday. All right. Helen, spirit animal, please. Okay.
I like that name. What do these animals have to say? Do one more shuffle. I don't know why I'm feeling like you need to do one more. I need to do one more shuffle. Okay. Brown bear, take time out. Wow, all these animals that I was speaking at today. Brown bear. So, as we know, bears hibernate in the wintertime. We're actually coming up to wintertime soon. Like, we're coming out of summer. We're going to autumn and winter. And I feel like you need to take the next few months to take time out, step back and reassess to move forward by the end of the year. Also, what I'm trying to say, when you can see something and you just can't put into words, it's how bears, they get what they need, and for them itself, not only do they have to do it to hibernate, but it's actually a form of self-love. And I feel like you need this time to take time to hibernate and actually really focus on yourself. Why is it a theme coming up lately? People need a bit of self-love and to know how wonderful they are.
I think they're quite independent too, aren't they? They're bears. They
Yes.
And
and you don't want to cross a mama bear.
No. Okay. So
the next person needs this card because it just popped out.
Oh, okay. Let's see.
Who is it? I haven't looked at it yet.
Okay. So yeah, Helen. What Nicole said. Bit of self-love. What else? Bit of
yes. So take the time, the cooler months, to really focus on yourself. And I really do feel like it's not just winter. I still feel like it's like more of a 6-month time. You need a break to get everything. I don't know what it is, but it feels like you need that time to really focus on yourself. It keeps coming back to you, hibernating, taking time out, getting clarity to move forward. And
Okay.
this may relate to you, but the fox spirit came out again. So you may need this because you may be getting busy by the end of the year.
Okay, thanks, Nicole. Thanks, Helen. I hope that makes sense to you. All right. Courtney, hello. Would love an animal card, please. Any topic you're drawn to? Yes, okay.
Courtney,
Let
what do
the
the animals have for
decide.
you? I wonder if someone has a little animal on, a little dog, because I keep seeing this little dog coming around, like doing laps in my mind, like a little foxy or something. Oh, what's this one?
Cute little hot foxes.
Oh, chameleon spirit. Okay, chameleons. So the wording on this card is act as if. So just like when a chameleon goes into, oh, okay, you may be actually feeling a little bit of imposter syndrome. And I don't know if many people know much about that, but you can be in situations where you've got the qualifications, you've got the skills, you've got the knowledge, but you feel like you're a fraud and you feel like you don't deserve this. But with the chameleon, they go into a situation and they blend in and they act as if their things they've already changed, and not so much fake it till you make it, because a chameleon changes because that's who they are and they adapt to situations. So I feel like it's coming through to let you know to have a little bit more trust, I guess. Again, that's coming up and act as if, you know how the old saying, dress for the job you want, not for the job you've got. And act as if it is. I just feel I don't know where it's coming up through work or something. There might be something in that area, but I just feel like you need to back yourself in this situation, and you need to know that you can act as if it is already in existence, because you already have the qualifications and skills to know exactly what it is that you need to talk about and be involved in.
Okay.
Oh, you have a little white dog. Oh, maybe it's you. Maybe it's from your dog.
Okay.
Oh, that's so funny.
Can you tune in to see what her little white dog is trying to say?
Oh, okay. So the dog I'm seeing is just coming and just doing laps and just wanting to get my attention, just to know that it's there. And like, it's just, what's it doing? Do you know what? If you could see a dog smiling with lots of teeth, that's kind of what it looks like. Just happy, just content, just going in little zoomies, I guess you could you could say. Yeah, just happy and content. Perhaps maybe this dog is pushing you into the right direction, and maybe you need to incorporate and ask your dog questions when you get a bit stuck, because I feel like this dog will lead you. Okay, that's interesting. Sorry. I have little moments within my brain. That I feel like it's not a coincidence that this dog came forward and then it was your dog. I feel like your dog is actually trying to lead you in the path of life. So I feel like you need to pay more attention to that. And you can actually ask your animal, talk to it like it's a human, and ask for questions, answers, and say, do I do this? Do I do that? And if you hold them out like with your hands, they'll show you which ones you should go to if you need like a visual representation. I feel like your dog's there to help you. Like a little helper, a little happy little helper.
Yes, she says.
Oh, that's him. Oh, yay.
So pay attention to your little dog, Courtney. It's trying to talk to you and tell you something. Okay. All right. While we're waiting for some more comments, did you want to discuss about what we were talking earlier about animals? Yeah. So
overlays, or two things I could briefly touch on. So this week, and I thought I'd talk about it today in another live, is I see this thing, I call it overlays. Now, I don't know what other people call it, it's just what I call it, because I see it literally as an overlay. So sometimes you could see a person in the street and you'll look at them and you'll think, oh, that looks like, someone that has passed over. And then you blink and then it goes back to the person that's actually walking down the street, and they may look nothing like the person that passed. It happened to me this week with my sheep. And my sheep Annie was walking down the hill, and I looked at her and I went, oh my God, Daphne. Daphne's got a different shaped head. Daphne died probably 6 months ago, and she was a very strong sheep. In fact, she used to headbutt, the only sheep that I have that only ever used to headbutt. But it was her, and I looked at her, I'm like, oh my God, Daphne. And I'm not sure if I even said something to my husband. I was just like stuck. And then I blinked a few times, and then it was Annie again. And so I just wanted to bring that through, because some people may have experience, and then our logical brain will go, that didn't happen, that's not true, because your brain wants to protect you, and your brain is like, your left side is logic, and that sort of tries to take over. But I don't know, I feel like some people need to hear that when this happens, that it is actually happening, because I saw Daphne through and through, and then after a few blinks it was Annie again. So this could happen to some people, and it's like a message for them. It's a way that they can drop in. They're not possessed by the spirit. It's literally just an overlay. They're not in them. It's just an opportunity that they can present themselves and let you know that they're okay. So I don't know, I feel like people need to know that. So there you go.
Yeah. I mean, I know when my little dog passed, and I'd go out to put the washing, and I swear I saw her running, at the corner of my eye, and or I could feel like a dog, like she brushed past my leg, and I think, oh, who's that? And they have ways of letting you know they're around. They're never gone. They're still around. Yeah.
Absolutely. And the reason why you see them in the corner of your eye is because generally we're all focused here, or where we're looking at. But sometimes, when you drop your guard, it's easier for them to come through. But when you're not really focusing on the outer edge, and so it's just an easy way for them to drop in so that you can see them. So yeah, never doubt that.
Yeah, that's the thing I do. I think, do I really see?
Yeah, because your logic brain takes over, and you're like, oh no, that never happened, but it did happen. It really did. Yeah.
Okay. And I mean, we do. We never get over when our pets pass, and we just learn to live with it. And every now and then, little thoughts come back, and you go, oh, Millie used to do this, and blah, blah, and and then you have a little tear in your eye for a few seconds, and then
So sad.
It is, yeah. So if anyone would like to discuss anything to do with your animals, or if your pet is having, acting weird or whatever, contact Nicole. If you go to our website on the www.Psychic Soul Guidance Directory, you will find Nicole's profile there, and just click on her profile, and it'll lead you straight to her Facebook page, and you can message her there and make a booking. So and she can make a connection with your pet. So okay. So we've got someone here. Her name is Mel. I am going overseas in May and wondering what you see.
Oh, okay. First of all, May is my birthday month, so that is a good month. It's all about me. But I love adventure. I love going overseas. So let me see. Oh, hang on. Sorry, I don't know why. I'm going to pull something from there and something from here. Sorry, my dogs are going off in the background.
I can't hear them.
Oh, good. Okay, good. Because the deaf ones are really loud because they can't hear they can't hear themselves. Oh, okay. Hear it again. So I'll pull second from here. Cat spirit. Okay, definitely independence. Now, if you're going overseas, cat spirit, adventure. If you're thinking of doing something when you're overseas, and you think, oh, do I do that? Do I spend that money? Obviously use common sense about money, but I just feel like when you're there, you need to do it, and a cat would do it. They would go some cats can travel kilometers every day and have the time of their life and come back. And I'm feeling like this independence card, you need to do everything that you want to do when you're overseas, and don't let any opportunity pass because a cat wouldn't. They would make the most out of the situation. I don't know why I'm getting very excited about that. Maybe it's because you're going overseas, but do it.
Yes.
And I feel like there's another card. There's only a few cards here, so I don't know why there's what they want to say in here. Oh, crow spirit. Co-create with spirit. Now, people don't often like crows. I love them. They're actually beautiful animals, and they can, they can actually learn words. And maybe you're going to learn a language. Maybe you pick up a language. But crows are very good at picking up. Like they did studies on them, and crows could whistle, and they would send dogs around on the farms because their dogs thought it was the farmer whistling, all sorts of things like that. But anyway, co-create with spirit. So I feel like this joins in with your independence. That again, I think it's showing you need to have fun, and you need to do everything possible that you can. I'm getting goosebumps. Do everything possible that you can and co-create it. And you actually may meet people over there that will create and have fun with you. And don't let any meeting or what I'm trying to say, like, go out of your comfort zone and meet people, and obviously be safe. Don't just go off with an axe murderer, but like, go and have fun and do. You may meet someone. I went overseas, I remember, and I met someone, and 3 weeks later we were traveling together, and we're still friends to this day, and this is 20 years ago. So I feel like this is possibly something that's going to happen to you, and you need to like really jump in this experience with both feet. Is that the expression? God, I get my expressions mixed up, but just, I don't know. I'm really excited for you. I'm hoping. Think of the cat and the bird. Oh, maybe you're going to go on a helicopter ride. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Anyway, just, I see fun.
All right. That's great. Mel, your overseas trip is worthwhile, and what Nicole said, you might meet some pen pals over there, and you'll end up being friends for a very long time after that. So thank you for tuning in. Okay. All right. Well, gee, that time's gone. Popped in, and she just said, thank you so much. Much love, Mel. Thank you, Mel. Love you too. Yeah. All right. Well, Nicole, thank you so much for coming on tonight and sharing your wisdom with the animals, and and getting messages from them as well. So again, if anyone would like to contact Nicole regarding animal communication, if your pet, like I said, is acting strange or some sort of behaviour that you can't handle, just go to www.psychicsoulguides directory. You'll find Nicole under Animal Communications in the Facebook, in the website, and just click on her profile and message her and book a reading, and you'll be amazed. You'll be able to sort out some of your pet's behaviours and emotional dramas and so on.
And just see how they feel about situations, because sometimes they see things a lot differently to how we see things.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And Nicole can offer some suggestions on how to to rectify all these problems. All right. So thank you so much for coming on tonight, and
Thanks for
we'll
having
see you next week if you want to come back on.
Yeah. I'll be the regular. People be sick of me. Oh, not her.
Well, you're the only two that is willing to come on at the moment. So by all means, you're welcome. So
awesome.
All right. So good night, and we'll catch up with you again next week.
Definitely. Have a good show.
Okay.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, Nicole.
Bye.
Okay, so we have Moira now in the studio. So we'll add Moira to the stream, and if you can also please like and share our page, and to receive a reading, that'll be fantastic. Okay, hello Moira, how are you tonight?
Hello. I'm okay. We finally got the internet sorted, seeing that I turned it off at the main.
Oh, that's all right. Yeah.
Well,
Is it a retrograde, is it?
no, we've got Mars about to be conjunct Pluto, which is a big one.
Oh, something's happening because my oven's broken, my front door screen lock broke, and goodness knows what. I thought, oh my goodness, yeah. So it's all, everything's breaking.
Yeah, we're going through a very tense time, especially between now and that first 7 to 10 days of March. And in sidereal astrology, the ancient astrology, we've got the planet Mars, which is anger, power. It's also it gives you drive as well, but it's going to be conjunct Pluto, and it's actually in Capricorn, which is ruled by Saturn. And Pluto is all about death and rebirth, but Pluto can be very explosive as well. So you get something like Mars goes there, and Mars loves to be in Capricorn and excels. So Mars is going to be very prominent in whatever he does in the next month or so while he's in Capricorn. And it's very, very difficult. And we've also got the north node of the moon, which is in Vedic astrology is called Rahu. So the north node, anyone that does Western astrology would know the north node, is going to be conjunct the star, the fixed star in the sky called Algol. Now, Algol is one of the most hated or scared, feared sort of fixed stars. Okay, it's about the story to do with Medusa, and then Medusa got her head cut off. Okay, or they went to cut her head off or whatever, and then everyone she looked at turned to stone, sort of thing. It's also in Chinese astrology to do with war. Okay, so we know what's heating up in Europe, and we know what's going on there. I don't think we've been told the truth, as usual. So what does Mr. Putin really want? I don't think it's very clear, and I don't think it will be very clear. But if we can get through to the 14th, 15th of next month without them going in and starting a war, whew. But I don't think so. I feel that there's some pretty horrible stuff about to happen. And we've just got to say our prayers, and hopefully the people of Ukraine and of Russia, whoever, are okay. But it's, I think we're getting some false news. Like, oh, Mr. Biden said they're just about to do this, and so and so says about. Well, that's been going on for ages. But planetary-wise, on the 21st, 22nd, which is now-ish, Mars comes up to Pluto, and he'll be there for a week. Like, it's not nice. Anyway, apart from that, we've also, as I said, we've got the North Node touching Algol, which is the fixed star of the chopping of heads and war and anger as well. But not only that, we did have back in November that was on that same degree. So now now the North Node is there again at that eclipse degree. And it's also was very close to the royal degree. So we were going to hear a lot of news about the royal families of the world. Now, okay, our news will just be on about the Queen and Prince Charles and whoever, but we've got to look at all royal families. So the Thai, there's the Africans have got their own royal families, so of the Middle East, of course, our own Princess Mary in Denmark. So let's just wait and see what's in the news about royal families as well. Saturn is still behind the sun, so there's no protection. No one feels that safe. It's a bit of a difficult time. But we just had that full moon. Okay, it was in Leo. So there's going to be some good things for some people come along. You know, everything can't be that bad for everyone. But on a world prediction scale, our focus is on, well, hey, what is Putin really doing? And hey, what's China up to behind our backs? I think that's something that we have to look at. And if they don't wake up to it soon, it might be too late. Anyway, let's wait and see.
All right.
No one ever wanted a third world war or any of this stuff to happen. I know we grew up learning that those that went to the First World War and the Second World War did it and gave their lives so that we didn't have to go through a war, and it's still happening no matter what in some parts of the world. So it's very sad. But that's what's happening for now, and then we'll do some readings and I'll tell you some other stuff that's happening, because Jupiter is still behind the sun as well until maybe early April. We've got the full moon and the new moon coming up next month in March, and we've got, in ancient astrology, it's their new year, which is always around the 21st, 22nd, when on the solstice or the equinox. So that's good as there's going to be some new things. So if you're starting to do something new, or you'd like to do your New Year's resolutions again, because you did them in December and January and they've now just fallen by the wayside, which happens, that time, which is, as I said, the third week of March, is a brilliant time to start afresh again and really put your energy into those resolutions that you decided to do and they've fallen by the wayside. Now, for those that haven't fallen by the wayside, good on you. But most people, 9 out of 10, we've sort of, after a couple of weeks into January, it sort of fails us. Anyway, that's what I've got for now. Have we got some people that would like a reading? I've got my astrology cards with me tonight, as well as the wonderful Katie.
Yes, Jody Lee Richardson. Hello.
Hi, Jody.
Like a card, if possible. So if there's nothing specific, then I suppose I'll let Moira see what the cards say.
Okay, well, I'm going to pull some of my astrology cards tonight. So the first card that comes out of the deck is to do with the houses. Now, there's 12 houses in astrology to do with 12 different parts of our life. So let's see what we've got for Jody. We're going to have a look at, okay, the card that's come out is the 4th house, which is all about your home or your roots. Okay, so we've got that one. Then we're going to get a planet, and let's see what's disturbing or what's happening with your home or your roots and your security. We've got Saturn. Okay, the Saturn is all about feeling restricted and feeling very restricted around your home or around your home life and what's going on there. And then the third card is the card of Capricorn, which also goes with so you've got to be the mountain goat. Things aren't going your way at the moment, especially around your home life. But I would also say that when we've got these restrictions from Saturn, we also learn from it. But Saturn is also very ancient things. So while you might feel that you are stuck or have to be home or your home life is how it is, sometimes we can revert and go look into our family or go look into our past or look into things that are ancient, which brings us more knowledge. Okay, so I feel that there could be a family tree that you might look into or have been discovering or been talking about doing, which would be great because that's the very Saturn thing to do. If you feel restricted with the Saturn, I always say it's a bit like going around with a sore knee or a broken leg. We can still live our lives, but things are restricted. The 4th house is also real estate. So if you're thinking of selling or moving, you've got restricted or you've felt held back. But Saturn doesn't stay there forever, and these cards do change as the months go on. So I would say for now, you're just feeling a little bit restricted. There's some problems around your home that are keeping you there. That doesn't mean you have to stay there. Be the mountain goat, conquer your fears, and I think you're going to have to be the one that does all the sorting out and whatever you need to do about moving on or for fixing the home or to do with fixing what's going on in the home. You're going to have to be the boss yourself. I hope that's of some help to you, Jody Lee, and I hope it wasn't too negative, but that's what I got from those 3 cards for you tonight. And we're
Okay.
going back to Anne Marie.
Thanks, Maura. I hope that's helped you, Jody. If you could like and share our page, that'll be fantastic. To help our readers also get some more exposure and business as well. Okay, who else we got here? Okay, Lisa. Hello, Lisa. Hello, beautiful Moira. Gorgeous hair.
I don't know about gorgeous. I've let it out. Really,
That's all right.
I said to my daughter, I think I've got the witchy poo sort of look. It really needs properly, what do you call it, blow dried or properly.
Yeah.
You know, but I'm not a hairdresser, so anyway, it's out tonight.
Didn't
It's
win.
out. I look a bit different with it out, actually, when I think about it. I don't normally have it out because it's too hot, but tonight I've got it out.
Share with you, Moira. Again, why don't you share with me too, Lisa? Okay, I didn't win Powerball either.
No, no one did. 120 this week. So someone will, and I'm hoping it's somebody that deserves it, or a whole heap of people that deserve it and really do need it, need the help. I can't see what 120 to one person would do. That's not right.
It goes to someone that really needs it, for sure. All right. So Jody Lee Richardson. Did we just read Jody Lee?
Yes, we did. We just did Jody, and it was all about her fourth house and about what's going on in her home, her security and real estate.
Okay. All right. Great. Dale says, "Hi, ladies. Hi, Dale. How are you tonight?"
Hi, Dale.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would Dale like a card?
Oh, okay. Yeah. Why not, Dale? We'll pick. We'll get Maura to pick your card.
Okay. I'm going to do the astrology cards tonight, unless you'd like something else. And it's all about the fifth house. This is about your romance and about you being creative. Okay, so we've got to look at your creativeness, or what's going to make you feel more creative or do more creative things. So let me see what we've got here for Dale as well to go with it. Uranus. Something really quick is going to happen to do with your creativity and what you're thinking of doing. And Uranus is also about future things. So you're going to be looking and really planning your future, but really looking in the future about where you're heading to. That's what the Uranus is all about. It's also to do with computers and all that sort of thing. So maybe there's a new computer system or something new with computers that you're going to add into your daily life. That's to do with really projecting what's going on ahead. And then we've got the card of Gemini about communication. So you're going to hear someone's going to communicate with you about some new changes that are happening in your life to do with you being creative as well. Now, the creative side and that fifth house can also be teaching, and it can be to do with children, right? So I'd say that something good that you've been looking into to do with teaching or tutoring or showing people what to do, even. The communication can be sales, and the fifth house can be travel as well, and doing something that you really love. So I feel there's some good news, and it'll happen like this. That's what Uranus is all about. Also, Dale, if you will have a look in your chart, see where Uranus is. At the moment, it is in Taurus. So if you look into your sidereal chart and see where Uranus is actually in your chart, that will give you an idea of what else is happening in your life, or what else could happen quickly within your life. Now, if it's your first house, it could be Uranus, about you changing the way you look, changing the way you think, things you do. Second house is to do with your home life or your roots, where you came, and also your finances. Third house is sisters and brothers, neighbours, and also communication. Fourth house is your home. Fifth house is children. Sixth house is your work. Seventh house is relationships of all sorts. Eighth house is all about the occult, but it's also about death and rebirth and about changes. So if it's in your eighth house, you could have a sudden change. It's like a death or a rebirth to you, but it's all good. Okay. The ninth house is all about faraway travel and gurus and religion or spiritual things. 10th house is career. 11th house is hopes and dreams. And the 12th house is, of course, the spirit world and the way we sleep and things that are behind doors. So I hope that's been of some help to you, Dale.
Yes. very informative. Yeah. Okay, thanks, Dal. Thanks for tuning in. What's this? We got some feedback from Jody. Thank you. Yes, we are nervous about our central going, and it's our rental going, and it's quite difficult to find a place here. Thank you. Yes. All right.
Mm.
Yeah, it is quite
Yeah,
hard at the moment.
I think she'll be okay, but I think that's given her a bit of a heads up. So keep looking, and I think you're the one that's going to have to do the sorting out of whoever's in your home. You're the one that's going to sort that out and get it sorted, which is good.
Yeah.
But I do feel good about it because the mountain goat always gets to the top of the mountains, and then the next step is the stars. So you reach for the stars. So you'll be fine.
Okay, thanks, Maura. Thanks, Jody. I hope that helps.
Yes, thank you, Jody.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Please like and share our page. That'll be great. Okay, Lisa says, I'm a Capricorn and a mountain goat. Wow.
Good girl. Good girl. We need mountain goats and Capricorn energy. And we do need mountains to give us stability. You build a house on a mountain or on a rock, not on sand, as you know. So we do need all the energies of the zodiac, and that's one of them that can be a bit restricting at times, the Capricorn energy, but it also can be some very positive stuff as well, because all signs and all planets have got a negative and a positive no matter what. Okay.
All right. Thanks for that, Maura. Thanks, Lisa. Who we got here? Facebook user. I don't know who that is. Hi, Maura. I would love some insight on my personal astrology. Much gratitude if you have time. I think whoever you are, if you'd like to go to Moira's Facebook page, The Celtic Moon, and just make contact with Moira, because it's quite a intense sort of thing to do, and just make a booking on her page.
Yeah, it's not that easy to just do with my technical things. I've got the program, but it's on my computer, and I'm on the computer at the moment doing a live, so I can't get into the program. Well, if I did get into the program, I've got to cut the live off. Anyway, but if you do know of your exact degree of your ascendant, moon, sun, whatever, if you want to send us that, that's fine. I'll be able to have a quick look and see what I think. Otherwise, contact me on the Celtic Moon, or I can pull a card.
We'll just pull a card for now. Yeah, that might help.
They'd like to have a good look in their personal astrology. So I'm just going to ask, what else do they need to know? Actually, no, I'm going to go back to the cards. We don't even have a name of any Facebook user. So we don't know who they are.
I'm sure they'll understand.
Okay, we've got the same card as what Dale got. It's the 5th house. So it's all about creativity, children, but it's also about love and romance, I forgot to say, and it's also and sport and things. So maybe you need to have a look at the fun in your life or the romance and bring a lot more fun. And it's also gambling and speculation. So I'm not saying go and gamble, but hey, maybe you'll be lucky. We've got the card of Neptune as well. Neptune is a younger planet, or we haven't known about Neptune much. Not the Vedas or the ancients didn't know about Neptune, but they did know that there was something else out there. Neptune rules in Western astrology Pisces, but it's also to do with very creative things. The parts of Pisces and part of the Neptunian thing to do with film and photography, but also the occult and all astrology, numerology, all that sort of thing. So that does make sense, that card that comes up with you. And then we've got the card of Aquarius, ruled by Uranus, or in Western astrology. In ancient astrology, Aquarius is still ruled by Saturn as well. But I always say that Aquarius is the star in the tarot, as you know, and you've climbed that mountain, you've been through Sagittarius, and you've got your bow and arrow, and you've aimed high, and then you've had to climb the mountains and get higher and higher and higher. Next thing you reach the start. So I would say that if you are looking at doing astrology or have an interest in astrology, just go for it, because I feel as if you're getting there. Just let us know, Facebook user, if that makes any sense to you at all.
Okay, thanks, Moira. Thank you, Facebook user. Please like and share our page, and maybe you can come back later and just tell us who you are. Okay. Let's see. Did I click on this one? I was born 3 months. 3 months preemie. So I was born in January and meant to be born in April. Does this mean anything astrological wise?
No. When you're born, you're born. That moment you're born, and we take a snapshot of the sky, is your destiny. Whether you're early, late, it doesn't matter. That's the blueprint of your life.
Yes, I was a preemie too. So, yeah, and I wouldn't want to tell you what it is because it's embarrassing. You want to have?
I had a preemie baby. I don't think she'd like it if we put her a month back, like put her birth date a month forward to October.
Yeah.
She loves her September birthday, so I don't think she'd like to be an October girl. Not at all.
I might just do a giveaway prize if anyone can, guess my birthday. Okay, that's for another time. Okay, Dale says, awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you, Dale.
Thank you, Dale. Can you let us know, Dale, if that makes any sense to you, what I said, or came up with those cards? If it's completely doesn't make any sense at all, I'll pull you another card out of Katie K's deck. Wonderful, spot on. Thank you. We'll like and share. It's Kimberly. Kimberly's the Facebook user. Okay, Kimberly, great. I'm glad that those cards, I mean, these are mini readings. These aren't in depth at all about anything. They're just a little bit, but I have found most of the time with the cards that I use, we're pretty well spot on with what we're talking about, or what part of your life we're talking about, or what resonates with you for this moment in time tonight, or what's going on. We can't tell you about every single person, every single thing that's happening in your life.
Yeah, that's right. So
ever.
Yeah. So these are just mini readings, guys. So if you really want an intense reading, just go to like I said, the readers page.
More in-depth reading, yep.
And
I've got readings for $50 for half an hour, or if you like the full hour with me is $99. You can have astrology, mediumship, psychic, just mediumship, or just astrology, or a mixture of the three, whichever you like. Just let me know.
That's a good deal, yeah. So if you can't find the Celtic Moon on Facebook, if you go to our website www.psychic soul guidance directory, you'll find Moira under readers, healers, and animal communication, and just click on her link, and it should take you straight to her Facebook page, and you can message her and book a reading with her. So so thanks for that, Kimberly. Lisa said, okay, thank you, darling.
Thank you, Lisa. Lisa's one of our loyal watchers every week. Yes.
Yeah, we really appreciate you being here, Lisa. Thank you. Leanne says, hi, lovely ladies. Hi, lovely Leanne. How are you?
Hi, lovely Leanne. How are you? She loves being a Capricorn. That's good. Good. I'm glad you love being a Capricorn.
Dale says, absolutely made sense. Terrific. Thanks, Dale.
Oh, that's good, because sometimes we don't know whether it's a stab in the dark. We don't know whether it's you or the next person we're reading for. So we just hope that we connect with the energies of the name of who's there. Will my house sell for a good price? Yes, it will. Don't worry about that. Let's pull a card on that.
Definitely.
I think you're worrying about nothing, but anyway, let's see what the cards say. We're asking for the highest good, the wonderful Katie K's modern oracle, and we're asking for your soul journey. Will my house sell for a good price? You're blessed. We've got the blessing card. Definitely. Definitely,
Yeah.
it's all meant to be, and it will sell. I do feel there's a little bit of anxiety, or you're feeling a little bit cautious at the moment about some things. I don't know why. It's as if there's a little storm brewing, or you're worried about something, and then yeah, you're worried about not getting the money. You will. You're blessed. Okay, don't let other people put the doubts in your mind. I feel as if maybe there's been the odd person, or you've read something along the way and you've started to doubt, am I doing the right thing, or will I get the money, and will I be able to move, and will I be able to afford what I want, and all this sort of thing. I feel as if they're just doubts that's been put in your mind. I'm going to pull another card, and it says, yes. See, you're confused. You've got doubts in your mind about something. So somebody has said something, or something's triggered something. But look, be innovative. Look outside the box. Look outside that square. It's going to be fine. And you know what? I just feel as if you're going to go and get something completely different to what you've been living in. Something completely different, really out there. And everyone will go, what? Wow. I'm not saying where you are is wrong or any of that, but wherever you go is completely the opposite, completely different to where you've been living. And you are blessed. And I feel that blessing does come from the spirit world, as if you've got lots in the spirit world helping you along the way to get that sold and to make that new path in your life, which will be great.
Terrific. That's good news, Leanne. That's really good news. So there you go. The cards have answered your questions. So
I love
anyway,
that card, the blessed card. There's only one blessing in the whole 52 cards. Oh, there's other lovely cards as well, but that blessing always means this is meant to be, is a blessing, and you are blessed, and it'll all happen for the right reason at the right time, and you won't look back. You'll be fine.
I hope that's answered your question, Leanne. Okay, lovely lady. All right, thanks for that. Thanks, Moira. Okay, let's just ask a question. Do you do phone readings?
Yes, I can, or Zoom, or I can do FaceTime. I sometimes think it's better to see the person's face. I can do phone readings. That's not a problem, like this, because I can't see the person's face. But I think sometimes you get more from the reader if we can actually look at you. Okay, we're not looking at a genuine reader is not looking at your body language or what color hair you got or whatever. It doesn't work, because I could be talking to someone that's blonde, blue-eyed, and their son has got the darkest of hair and the brownest of eyes and the darkest of skin, because I can't see your husband or whoever you were with. You know what I mean? So don't feel that by seeing someone like this, like Zooming, is of any disadvantage. It's probably more advantage, I would say. But before the Zoom stuff come along, and FaceTime and Facebook and all that, it was phone readings. And people could never understand how I could tell them things when I was on the other side of the world. And it's just a vibration, and it's just within the aura, and you're linking to the person's voice and everything else. But genuinely, if you don't want anyone to see what you look like, that's fine. But I would recommend a Zoom reading when you see someone face to face.
Okay.
That's only my personal opinion.
FaceTime or something. So Lisa can contact you through your messenger link.
Yes, you can.
Okay. All right, Lisa, if you would like to contact Moira through Messenger, and she'll get back to you. She does get busy, but she will get back to you. Love watching both.
I'm not good at answering my phone, so the best thing to do is text message or send a message to the Facebook page, because I don't have the phone on me all the time. I learnt to try and keep it out of, which isn't really good, but I keep it like the old-fashioned way, as in that's where it is.
Yep.
It's in its spot, and that's where it stays, and it doesn't come with me everywhere unless I have to take it out with me.
Okay. Leanne says yay for what you said about her house, so that's good. All right, who we got here? Tasha. Hi, Tasha. Hi, ladies. Seeing if any messages come through for me.
Okay, Tasha. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get a card for you from the KDK Essential Oil decks, and we'll see what we can get. I think when you say, is there any messages, when people say that, they're usually hoping for something from the spirit world. Let me see if I can pick up on anything for you, Tasha, at all. First of all, I'll get you a card. And the card is Spearmint, and it's number 45. And it says you need to be in control of the situation, take charge and confront your fears, and don't let anything get in your way. And the affirmation for you is I move forward with confidence and achieve my goals. Okay. Can you let us know, Tasha, if that makes any sense to what's going on in your life? I do feel as if you've got a parent in the spirit world, because I'm getting parent, I'm getting just above you, a parent in the spirit world. Could you let us know, yes or no, is one of your parents passed over, love? And I feel I'm going either way. I don't know whether I'm going mum or dad. I don't know why, or whether they both are. That's your dad. Okay, because I felt as if there was a parent. Would you understand dad sending love and sending healing to mum? Okay, or happy birthday as well, or looking up to mum as well as to you, because I feel as if you'd understand that. I'm also getting around dad asking about his passing, and that, look, something happened very quickly, or he was buried quickly for some reason. Could you let me know? Does that make sense? Because he's going quickly. So I think everything happened really quickly around his passing. And I do feel he tells me of a gentleman that's in the spirit world with him, and he's bringing him close. And I feel it's an uncle, either an uncle of yours or uncle of your dad's. Let me see. I feel it might be dad's uncle who actually passed with a cancer. And I'm getting really bad headache to do with someone that had some sort of cancer. Now, I'm not saying it was a tumour, but I feel as if headaches were something to do with it as well. Passed away unexpectedly. It all happened quickly. It wasn't something that you could have known or be prepared for, sort of thing. But I don't know. I don't feel it's a real bad health thing. We've got a heart's got to stop, haven't we? That's a health thing. But I feel as if it could have been some sort of accident or something unforeseen, just something that happened very quickly, just gone catapult. Because I just want to go bang, bang, bang. I'm here. I'm buried. I'm this. I'm that. And gone. Whole thing. Could you let us know, Tasha, if that makes any sense? And could you understand an uncle in the spirit world with your dad that had a cancer situation, but also dad showing fishing boats and fishing, love of fishing, to do with the family or to do with him and memories of going fishing. But there's a boat involved, not just on the rocks on the beach. I feel there's a boat involved as well.
Oh, his brother. Yeah.
Oh, his brother. Okay, I thought there was an uncle. I didn't know whether it was your uncle or his uncle. Okay, and it does make sense. Well, just know as well, Dad's put him along to say hello. But not only that, we're never alone, especially when we pass. A lot of people have a fear of, especially if they lose a child or they lose someone, are they going to be okay, or are they hanging out in the dark somewhere, or where are they in space or whatever, which is understandable. But the spirit world is more alive than this world. And they don't have the physical restrictions that we have either, and it's full of love. So they just want to let you know that when their time was up, they went. Dad obviously went quickly, but he has the brother and others with him, but he's still mentioning about the fishing. So I don't know whether he went fishing or the brother went fishing, or someone that's living now loves to go fishing, but there's a boat involved in it. As I said, it's not just because I want to go on a boat in the river and even out into the ocean. I don't want to just stand on the side of the river, beach and fish. I want to go in a boat. Does that make sense, Asha? Could you let us know? Okay.
Thank you so much. I need to go.
Well, you let me know if the fishing means something, or do you go fishing yourself, or someone living now has a love for fishing for some reason, because that's what the memory they're bringing me. There's a memory or something's good about fishing as well.
Okay. All right. Well, thanks for that, Tash. If you can get back to us a bit later and validate that for Maura. Okay. Next we have Anne, Teresa Hunter. Hi, would love a card. Hello, Anne. How are you? So,
Hi, Anne. Yes, I'll give you a card. I'll give you one of Katie's essential oil decks. I'm going to ask for the highest good for Anne. Teresa Hunter's got the same surname as me. We're good. And the card is cardamom. Okay, I don't know much about cardamom, so let me read. It's card number 7, so I feel the number 7 would mean something to you as well, Anne. It's about self-control, objectivity, and respectful. It says, don't let anyone push your buttons. Take a deep breath and release all the tension and frustration. Take another look. It's not a good time for you to lose your cool. Wow. Okay. And the affirmation for you, Anne, is I look for happiness in every situation and I remain calm. So this would probably be going with what's going on with that North Node. It's about to conjunct Algol. And Algol is a cranky star, war cranky. So try not to let anybody really push your buttons that you lose your head. Now you might go, oh, I never lose my head, I'm this and that. No. There could be a situation where you just go, oh, what the? So this card is saying at the moment, be careful. Don't allow them to push your buttons. If they push your buttons, they push. Push. But be very aware of how you react, because sometimes words or how we react can really come back on us. As we all know, we've all done that. And yeah, it's come back on us to bite us because we've been in a moment of anger or heated moment over something. And then, you know, you look back and you go, oh, why bother? Why did I say that? They're not the same. They're not that. Why hand them more power or more fuel for the fire? Okay, so I hope, Anne, that makes you understand what's sort of going on. I know it sounds a bit negative, but be very aware of someone pushing your buttons in the next week or so, especially. Unless it's already happened today. Hopefully not.
all right. Thanks, Anne. Thanks for tuning in. And that hope to catch up with you soon. Yeah. Okay. Lisa just said, gave my cousin your number, and she said that she contacted you and was told you don't do phone reading. Oh, okay. So
I don't know who she contacted because I do phone readings.
been a wrong number.
Wrong number or wrong? I don't know. It's odd.
Yeah.
That's very odd. Just get your cousin to send me a private message. And if you look up on the Celtic Moon, you'll see my phone number. Just get her to send me a text and I'll get that one sorted. That's odd.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll let her know. Okay, Lisa, thank you for that. That seems odd that I would, and I'm the only one that answers my phone. I don't have a PA or a VA or a.
She might have got a wrong number, and the person goes, "No, I don't do phone readings." You know, like, and didn't say who it was. So, she said no idea about technology. Yeah, probably rang the wrong number. And of course, if it was someone that isn't psychic or whatever, would go, "What? No, I don't do readings." So, okay.
Yes. Yeah, you could have just dialed the wrong digit, as it happens, doesn't it, in life? You dial that wrong digit, and
I had someone ring me the other day and saying, "I just rang up to check when are those ink cartridges going to be delivered?" And I said, "I think you got the wrong number." You know, so yeah, like what, ink cartridges? No,
that used to happen to my home number. There's a door place not far from here. And it's one digit different at the end. When am I going to hear back about my garage doors? And you'd hear them clunk because they'd leave a message because I'd hardly ever answer. Not me, you got the wrong number.
I know. Oh, gosh, I get that many telemarketers ringing, you know.
Oh, that gets to the point where you just I mean, I've got them all on the phone. Dodgy 1, dodgy 2, dodgy 3, very dodgy, very, very dodgy. Because you just get sick of them ringing you. And, these days you can't even be interested in anything online without them taking your details and your phone number. And next thing, they sell it off or it gets handed around and all these other things come at you.
I know. It's terrible.
I mean, I know that people have to sell and it's a way of promoting things, but sometimes it just does annoy you.
Yeah. All right. Anne's just come back with some validation. Makes a lot of sense. I look after my 2 little grandchildren, and I'm having to try really hard not to let the 2-year-old push my buttons. Yes, I know how to.
I didn't want to say that about a little grandchild, but hey, yes, depends. And if they've got a Mars thing happening and they're pushing you, attacking you.
They get the inquisitive freeze. So, yeah, all fun. Yes. Okay. All right.
Thank you, Anne. Thank you for that validation.
That was funny. Thank you, beautiful ladies. Thank you too. All right. Lisa will ring her tomorrow. I'll find out. Okay.
Yes. Or Lisa, you can message me with her number and I'll ring her if you like. Still got a technology. Then again, who knows? I could still ring the wrong number. Who knows?
Yeah. Okay. While we're waiting, is there anything, with astrology that you'd like to let us know? What's happening?
Yeah, well, as I said, that's what we've got, that North Node. But the South Node is still in Scorpio. And they move middle of March, 17th, 15th, 17th of March, into the South Node will be moving from Scorpio because they move backwards, going into Libra. And of course, the North Node, which is just at the moment next to that Algol star at 2 degrees of Taurus. Another 2 weeks it'll move and it'll be in the end degrees of Aries. I think that then they stay in those signs for 18 months until they move further. I think we're going to find some Aries is war as well, cranky stuff, but it's also can be really fast healing and some really good innovative stuff that we're going to hear of, which is really good to do with health and healing. So that would be good. And in the Libra is also about love and peace and is ruled by Venus, but it's also about balance. So maybe once we've got that South Node of the Moon, which is called K2 in Vedic astrology, maybe once it's gone into Libra, and I don't mean in 2 weeks' time. Let's get it into Libra and let's get into the middle of the year and later this year. Things will start to feel a little bit more balanced, or things that are supposed to, because it can take things away. And it's to do with past lives, it's to do with other worlds, it's to do with lots of other things, the South Node. But I think we're going to find that within ourselves, maybe we're all going to feel a little bit more peaceful in our own lives. Okay, it might not be the whole world, as in a collective thing, but in our own personal lives, or where we work, what we're doing, or even just to do with our own personal happiness about ourselves, or feel more peaceful and more balanced, because the Libra is that balance. So I'd say we're going into it. We've had the last 18 months, 2 years of it, very radical. So now everyone's going to feel a little bit more balanced within themselves. Now, look, your workplace might not be as balanced, or your home life not be as balanced, but within yourself, you might feel a little bit more balanced and a little bit more, okay, I'm happier within myself. Or you even might find that self-love or that real love in your life, because Venus rules Libra, and Libra is the true scales. It's to do with love.
Okay, great.
It's also your kidneys and ovaries. It's the two.
Interesting.
Got 2 ovaries, got 2 kidneys.
All right. I think everyone's must be something else happening on tonight.
They're probably all watching that maths because I know that there's got some new brides coming on.
I don't watch it. So
No, I catch up with it through the day. It's like pulling teeth sometimes. Anyway.
yes, no, I can't watch it. Okay. All right.
Right. We're just about done for the night then.
Yes, looks like it. Okay.
Mhm.
So, okay. If you could like and share, we'll be back again. Oh, Lisa watches the replay. Oh, God love you, Lisa. Why not?
It's really it's fateful. I shouldn't watch it because I talk back to the television. I say, why don't you say this? You're stupid. Why don't you say that back to her? She's being this. She's being that. You know, you start to get. Then you think, what on earth? It's only a TV show that is reality, but is it really reality? Because you know, does someone ever give you a chore to look into someone's eyes and then kiss for 5 minutes? I mean, are you told? Do you do that in a relationship? Are you told? Do you get a letter to tell you to do it, or what?
I think some of them, have ended up together, and and some just, obviously are in it just for the, the attention and the getting.
Yeah, and they get good pay. They get paid good money.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, they get a fair bit a week for being there. Obviously, out of that, they're still going to pay their rent at home or bills or whatever. But still, they still do okay.
Yeah.
But do you want to subject yourself to the scrutiny? Because don't forget, a lot of it gets cut and put on the floor, and only bits of it are used.
Yeah.
And if you snap back, but then you're doing a joke about it, and they don't quite get what you've said, and it might make you look like the villain, and might look like, or he might look like the pig. Depends how they portray you, but I suppose that's what you've got to accept if you sign up and do that sort of thing.
No thanks.
I can't imagine it. I can't imagine it at all. I told my mum she's 94 next week, and maybe we should put her on. And she said, you should go on there. I said, oh my God, they'd have a field day, wouldn't they? Imagine what the bloke would say. She's got her head in the stars, and all she does is talk to spirits, and she's got cards, and she's in another world. She's crazy. I think she's got a broomstick. He'd probably match me up with this snobby man with a Porsche or a Ferrari or something. Go, oh, I'm too fat to get down that low to get in your car, mate. I'm not into toys. Anyway.
A good any advice for tomorrow, which is the 22nd of the 2nd, 22 portal. Wow. Yes. Very interesting.
I'm just worried about alcohol. I really am. And that 222
yes. The portal.
It's not as, I don't think it's as wonderful as what people think, especially, look, if you're into numerology and you know your numbers, maybe it's got a better vibration or flavor to it. But if you look in the stars and see what's happening in the sky, it's not as nice. But hey, doesn't mean you can't buy a lottery. Doesn't mean you can't be happy at all.
Yes. Might go and buy a lottery tomorrow. Yes.
We should maybe get all the girls on the directory and we all put in a number and put in one for this Thursday night.
Yeah, for sure.
I can duck down and do that tomorrow, or whoever wants to grab the ticket. And I think it's best to grab the ticket. I don't think it's best to do it online. I think something like that, you just get a ticket.
Yeah. Yeah, so the portal of the 2222. So
do you know much about? I know the angel numbers and numbers to do with thing. And I'm not a numerologist. I do have numerology books. I've looked into it. I know I'm a 34/7. I know what that means. I mean, you can apparently do a yearly chart and yearly work out things by people's numbers and all that. But I just find for myself, my faithful KDK cards and my faithful astrology, I get more in depth. So that doesn't mean that a numerologist can't get it if they know what they're talking about.
Yeah.
So we've got someone else that says things.
Sand. Yeah. No, well, I think I'll be doing it tomorrow. And yes, it's a bit slow. It must be something on tonight. You
Well,
said
maybe we can get a whole heap of people if we all put in $1 and buy a couple of tickets to a couple of the power hits or something. Because I mean, it's $24.95, I think, or $24.65, and you definitely get the Powerball, which you need, right? So if we've got more than 24 people, we just divide it up. If there's 30 or 40 people, we divide it as $1 or $1.50, or it's 75 cents each or whatever, or we get 2 tickets or something like that. So maybe if you want to join in on that, if you're in the whole directory, tell us tonight or tomorrow and we'll organise it. I'm happy to go and get it. And then you can just put it in the PayPal, or we can get someone to collect as a collective or something. Why not?
why not? Yes.
Why not? And if you want, you can pull the numbers out yourself that you want to go in there. And then, of course, we pay for the power hit. It means we've paid for the Powerball. It means we've definitely got the Powerball, because you need that. You know, you could pull the 6 numbers out and not have the Powerball, so you're not. So it's worth paying the $24 for the ticket, especially if it's a collective lot of people. 120 million. If there's 20 or 30 or 40 or even 50 of us, how wonderful is that?
I know. It'd be good. So
I think
tomorrow,
we should do that.
being the 22nd of the 2nd, 22,
I think we'll do it.
Time to manifest as well. You know, might be a good day to manifest what you want. And
I think so, but I think we'll organise that. If anyone's on the group, if they're not watching at the moment, we'll put a link up, or we'll put a notice up, hey? And let me know how we're going to pick the numbers, or do I just do a quick pick with a power hit, or what, and how many are there, and what you all owe. I mean, as I say, if there's 24 of us, or if there's 48 of us, we may as well get 2 tickets at $1 each. And we've got, you know what I mean? If there's 48, or if there's 30 of us, whatever, get the 2 tickets instead of just the one, and that works out as either $1 or $1.50 each or something. Wow, that's cheap.
Yeah.
It's not going to break us. Is it a $2 coin, or we all put in a $2 coin, and then we added up how many we've got, and we buy how many tickets we can with that?
Yeah, you got to be in it to win it, and tomorrow looks like
definitely.
So
yep, and I can easily. I don't know what you're doing, but I can easily get out, or you can maybe. I don't want to do it online though. Online's too hard, because if there was a win, then you got to go through all that rigmarole. Whereas
we'll just do it with our chat on our psychic directory chat. We'll see who's interested.
Yes, and I can get it invited in New South Wales. There's most people in New South Wales, and I can send it to you, or I can come to Sydney and we'll go and claim it. How nice would that be?
That'd be good.
Yeah, apparently it's not far from count me in. Yeah, Lisa, not a problem. The stadium there, Olympic Stadium, where at Olympia. Is that what it's called? That suburb?
Olympic Park.
Yes, it's near there, the Lotto office. I looked it up once, just in case. Not that I've ever been there. Just in case. I thought, wow, okay. I know where to fly and where to get the train. I thought, no, you just fly and get a taxi, wouldn't you?
Yep. Well, if
I'll just fly, come to your place and we'll get a limo, then we'll just continue on to town and celebrate. Why not?
Yes. Nice.
I think it's a good idea. I mean, for $1 or $2 each, hey, it's a third of a cup of coffee. Coffees are $5 and $6 when you go out. So aren't they? Macca's coffees and all the rest of it. So,
wow.
So if we all put in $2, I think we should do that. We'll round it all up tomorrow, and I'll go get it, or I'll give you the money and you go get it, or whatever we've got to do.
We'll discuss that.
So anybody watching, they're probably all gone to bed. Anybody watching, please, if you want to join, make it $2 donation, or maybe get 1 ticket or maybe 2 tickets in the lotto and share it, and we'll definitely get the power hit, the Powerball.
Sounds good.
I'm getting excited. Maybe there's something in the wind that we don't know of.
Well, like, manifest tomorrow. Great day for someone.
Yes,
to,
and I'll what I'll do is I'll message a few people that I know off my page or personal friends that you want to be in it, to win it, whatever. Let me know. It's $2, and then I'll have a list. Yes, why not?
Yeah.
Why not? And look, even if there was 20 or 40 of us, even if we only won $1 million or 2 million or whatever, money's money, isn't it? A couple of grand would help us all out, wouldn't it? A few more grand would be better, but beggars can't be choosers. We won't be greedy here.
As long as I, have enough to stay at home instead of working.
Yeah, that would be nice. Well, that's what we've got to ask for. That you've got enough that, and then we've got to be able to. How when things open up, Anne-Marie, you've convinced me that one day I'll go on a cruise with you. I'd love to go to New Zealand on a boat.
Oh, look, I love New Zealand, and you know what? New Guinea is fantastic. Have to do New Guinea.
Well, we'll have to do that, and then I've got a cousin I think you met her. She came on a couple of times. She's a medium. She's a teacher, but also a medium in New Zealand. But I'd like to go and see some other people that I used to live with and knock about with when I lived in London, and they've now gone back to New Zealand. So, yeah, we need a few thousand for that. That would be nice, so that we get a nice hire car and have our own place to stay, and
we stay on the boat.
Shout them out for a meal and all that sort of stuff. Like really have a holiday.
Yeah, looking forward to that. Yeah.
Why not? That would be nice. We could have the best of the best.
Yeah. Now, Maura, did you want to mention about your course that you're running and about your live on Wednesday?
Yes, I've got one person who's already paid, and I've got to get back to her. Another lady that's interested. I was thinking of starting it on Thursday, but when I looked at the planets, it's not really that great to start a course. So I'm going to contact the lady that's paid and see whether she wants a refund for the next 6 weeks, and then I start in April. I tell you what, I just think it's better. And it will be a lot better for everyone if I do start in April because of the planet, what's going on, everyone's learning. I know you shouldn't always look at it like that, but as an astrologer, I do. And maybe I could make a date for April, and then we'll just keep saying that's the date. Maybe we'll get 3 or 4 or 5 people. I don't want 10 and 12 people in a class. I'd like to keep it as 4 to 6 max. And if there's any more, we'll do a different class, a different day or a different night, because I want everyone, or I would like everyone, to get the best out of it, and my attention as a tutor. And I've just found that when I've looked at 12 and 15 people before, it's okay, but they just don't get that personal touch. And I just think when you're learning that, it's nice to have that with the teacher, that you're not waiting till the end and trying to wave or trying to get attention to get whatever answered. Whereas if there's only half a dozen, you've got more of a hope of chatting to the teacher or asking or getting help.
Okay. So that's advertised on your page, the Celtic Moon?
Yes, it is. And even we could even get you in as a guest, Anne-Marie. Maybe you want to join in so that people could, once they learn their psychic abilities, they can start reading for you, because we could bring in all different guests for them to practice on, so people that they just don't know, which would be good.
Oh, I'm happy to.
Or you don't want to be ready for your friends and people that you know. That's okay to start with, but really professionally, you need a blank slate, someone that you've never met before, nothing about, or very, very rarely, anything about them. I mean, they might know that you do this, but apart from that.
Okay. Lisa, I'm looking forward to doing your course. I've never been drawn so much to someone teaching about psychic abilities. I am to you. Oh, that's nice, Lisa.
Oh, wow. Thank you, Lisa. But Lisa, I'll message you back. I will look in the next day or two, and I'll check out the planets, and we'll work something out for April. There's a new moon on the 1st of April. So I'll see what date that is, maybe then, because then your knowledge will grow around that time. It can grow as long as we do it within 48 hours of that. Do you know when the 1st of April is? What day it is? Or Monday, Tuesday, or a calendar? Or, I'm useless.
Just having a look at my calendar. And the 1st of April is a Friday.
It's a Friday. Okay, so maybe the day before. Oh, it's still a dark moon though. The day before or the Tuesday after, because we've got our Monday nights here. So maybe we could make it a Tuesday or the Thursday after that. Then it'll grow. I can look at where the other planets are then as well, for knowledge. And then maybe you could ask some of the other girls on the guidance directory to come in as different weeks, so that the students can practice on them. But if it comes down to that, I've only got the 2 students. That's fine. It doesn't bother me. 2 to 6. I don't want. If it's more than 6, we do another class.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Oh, sounds good.
It's more personal, but better that way.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, it looks like we're done for the night now. So if you're interested in getting a full intense reading or an astrology chart done by Moira, you can go to her Facebook page, The Celtic Moon, or you could go to our website, www.psychicsoulguidancedirectory.com, and you can go to either the readers, healers, or animal communication page, and you can click on Moira's photo, and it'll take you straight to her Facebook page, and you can message her and make a booking with Moira there. So, okay, yeah. That Leanne says thanks, girls. Yeah, thanks, Leanne.
Thanks, Leanne. Thanks for popping in, Leanne. She's lovely.
Yeah, and also we're back on Monday night at 8 o'clock. So if you'd like to come back and get a reading or an aura reading with Nicole, a psychic reading or mediumship reading with Moira, come and join us at 8 o'clock on Monday night. But please, if you could like and share our page. And
let your friends know. Let your friends and neighbours and relatives and
also like
cousin removed.
Yeah, and like our readers, like their pages as well, because that will help them too for donating their time to give you some free readings. So,
is Lisa part of the Soul Guidance Directory private page?
No, I think we've asked her before, but she.
Okay, maybe we'd have to get her to join that.
Yes.
We'll put the ad up about the message about we'll do the lotto for sure.
Yep. Okay.
I think we'd be silly not to. For $1 or $2, hey, who knows? And that it could be the combined energy that brings us something than our own just individual charts. It might mean that there could be something there that we share more than that we win out on our own. So we've got more chance in a syndicate sharing than on our own, maybe.
And and as Moira knows, if you're a healer or a reader, paranormal, holistic therapist, if you would like to join our directory, we'd love to have you.
We need some more that want to pop on and do some readings or do readings with me or readings without me, whichever one you want to do. Yeah.
Yeah, we are. We've got some beautiful people in our directory. Very helpful, very friendly, and
very kind. Very, very. I'm very grateful for the friends I've made. It's a nice change that there's a group of ladies that there's not one witch.
Well, we do want some paranormal witches, but not that kind of witch.
Well, there's not one bee with an itch. How about that?
Yeah. So there you go. If you're interested and you'd like to have your business grow, come and join us.
You want to get out there and just show people what you've got, because the thing is some people know me from years ago, but I never was in Sydney, so people in Sydney don't know me. I've never heard of me, or Melbourne. Ask someone in Mackay or Townsville or anywhere like that where I've been, done readings and expos and all the rest of it. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I've heard of that on the radio or whatever. But, so and it's nice to get it out there to different people because I think you said, where have you been? I've been here all my life, but just in different circles.
Yeah, she need to, get exposure and gain, attention so that,
And,
um,
Anne-Marie, we do this because of our love for the spirit world and our love of our cards. It's not about, oh, I'll give you a mini reading, now you have to book with me. It's not about that at all. And the same as the astrology. I love sharing what I know. And hey, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But it's to do with my studies and it's best for me to share that out there because how's anyone going to ever know what my astrology is like if I don't share what I see in the sky?
yeah.
We can't all be this person that hides behind doors and, oh, wow, she must be so good because I think it's nice to share what you've got with the cards. And
Yeah,
all the rest
we
of it.
get on because we'd like to help people, give them some guidance, give them some healing, and all we ask for in return is just to like and share our page and the readers page. And if you do want to have an intense reading, by all means, just contact them and make a booking. So, and if you'd like to join, if you're a healer, reader, or paranormal, holistic person, we'd love to have you as well. And get you on and do some lives as well with us.
Yeah,
So
that'd be good. The more the merrier.
of course. Lisa said, I'm doing the Royal Psychic Wellbeing Expo at West Leagues and will be throwing myself in the deep end doing readings. Oh, good luck,
Girl.
Sonia. Yes, you've got to get yourself out there and just get the confidence. So it's all about the confidence.
Yeah, we've all got to start somewhere. And I remember the first time I ever did like an expo. You're doing reading after reading. Oh my God! But it gives you, it's tiring, but it also gives you so much exposure. And then you learn to do with the different energies and all the rest of it. And you're either an expo reader or not, because it is very tiring. But it's such, like you might do 10 or 15 readings in a day. How you're going to, you don't do that at home. You can't. So the experience you get psychically and with your mediumship and just with different people and different, wow, it's just amazing. I just wish I should come down there and do some with you. It'd be fun.
I've done a few, but only with my Reiki. Yes.
Okay, so now it's time to do the psychic side of it and the mediumship side and that. Have you got a decent set of cards that you use, Lisa?
Yeah.
That you really love and really know that they work for you?
I've got so many. I love them all. So
yeah, some people do. They cards upon cards.
And you know what, Moira? I found my other KDK cards, so now I've got 2 sets.
Wow. Okay. Well, keep one set good and one set for when you do reading. Yeah. Are you going to be doing the expo down there with?
No.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, she likes her chakra cards. Yes, that'll
good.
come in.
Use your chakra cards. If that's what you feel good with, whatever you feel so comfortable with, that your soul speaks to your soul and it speaks to you, go with it.
Exactly. So good luck with that, Lisa, at the Royal Psychic Wellbeing Expo.
Yeah, how long is that on for?
I don't know. I have to look it up. But anyway, there'd be a few people there, so yeah.
And I think is that the one that goes to the Royal Easter Show, that one as well? Are they the same people or not?
I think it's the same, yeah. Same people, yeah.
That would be a full on one, wouldn't it? The Easter Show doing what, 10 or 14 days straight?
Yes, sure is. Oh, Sunday the 20th of March. Okay. Yeah, no problems.
Okay, that's just on the cusp of that new year, of the ancient astrologist new year. So, wow, good time to start your New Year's resolution. I'm going to be now doing my readings publicly. Yeah. Good.
All right, good luck with that, Lisa. We'd love to hear from you soon about how you went. So we're going to call it a night, and
Yep.
we're going to say good night to everybody. Thank you for joining in and being part of our live, and I hope you've enjoyed your readings and from our readers Nicole and Moira. And we'll be back on Monday night at 8 o'clock. So stay tuned for that, and we'll see you then. So good night,
Yeah,
everybody.
and Lisa, join that Psychic Soul guidance somehow so that we can get the message across about doing the lotto.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Lisa can message me here as well.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah.
So
We'll
have
organise that for tomorrow. Yeah.
So everyone have a fantastic the 22nd of the 2nd, 22. Get yourself a lottery ticket. And
For sure.
yeah. So
Yep, and we'll see you all next Monday.
Monday night.
Have a good week.
Yeah. Have a good week. Good night, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.